Steele. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Big week.
Yeah,
Very big week.
Yeah.
Are you still tired?
I am.
Yeah.
It'll take the weekend, you know.
So it's such a big event that you put on.
Yeah.
How many people did we have?
230, I think.
Awesome.
That's what was registered. So,
Awesome.
An 88th annual dinner. So,
Very good. Very
Exciting.
good. Let's take a
Yeah.
look at some pics. These were cool. I liked the awards this year, and you also surprised people.
yeah. So, I wanted to change up the awards a little bit. What better way to feature manufacturing than to have a manufacturer make them, right? So, thank you to Steele for doing that for us. And then, surprise winners, which I went to the Home Builders Association and learned that, this is exciting and how cool is this? And so I wanted to try and implement that, and I think it was a great success.
It was great. The two student winners, it was awesome seeing their parents' reaction to their kids winning that.
Yeah.
It's not the most glamorous thing,
Right.
but they're so proud of their kids. Talk about these kids real quick.
Yeah, so we have Caden Castle. He's in the machining program at the Career Center, and Bill Pogue is the instructor there, and he was so excited to have Caden win.
Yeah.
Caden is just an excellent student.
Bill was so excited he went back to his seat.
I know, he was, yeah, yep. And then we have Micaiah, who is in engineering with John Riedemann, and he too is just so proud of her and proud of the accomplishments that she's been making. And so we're super proud that we were able to recognize both of those students at the Career Center.
So the teachers, they dragged the kids there because you had to tell someone, right?
Yeah.
But they
So-
didn't know.
What did you tell them? Because not only did the kids come and get dressed up, the parents were there as well.
Yeah, so actually I worked with Dan Draper at the Career Center and said, hey, I need your help to get them there
Yeah.
and have this be a surprise. So he worked his magic.
Yeah.
So that's what's great about building relationships is being able to rely on other people to help you.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of the award winners, see who else was recognized. This was the Hearst Innovation.
Yes,
Correct.
the innovator, yep, Josh Clark from Angling AI, and he is just absolutely amazing all around. And to know that you can make fishing lures right here in Jackson,
That's very
how
cool.
cool is that?
This is Dawn.
This is Dawn Foods, our manufacturer of the year. And when you think of food and manufacturing, it doesn't always make sense. And so being able to highlight the different types of manufacturing is always exciting.
Now, Stephen was the one who did know because he pulled
He
the
did.
paper out of his
Yeah.
sport coat.
He did. So I was told there was no way that they
Agree.
were going to be able to get him there without, letting him know.
Yeah.
So he did know, and he was so excited.
Yeah, that was very cool. 5 generations.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think he said the 6th is already starting to sweep concrete. So
Yeah. Yeah. Steve Weller, our educator of the year, he teaches for JAMA, robotics and hydraulics, and he's also a full-time instructor at Western High School, and very deserving of this award.
There were a couple people when his name was announced that were sitting behind me that were like, "It's about time."
Yeah.
So he had a lot of fans in the
Yeah.
audience for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Very well respected
Yes.
instructor.
Very much so.
Oh boy.
And then Joe Parker from Automated Logistics Systems, and it's really cool that it just happens to be the building that, JAMA and the Shop Rat Foundation purchased from them, to be able to recognize them as an associate member.
Yeah, I told him to wear a white belt.
It looks
he
like
did.
he might have just been sucking a lemon from the
No,
whiskey
he was
sour.
just getting done. He gave about a 7-minute acceptance speech, which was funny. It was really good. So he was just, yeah. But no, it was great.
Yeah.
Great job. He was funny.
Yeah, he was.
So.
Yeah.
And they were surprised. I mean, so many people. I think that was the shock and awe of the surprise was
Right.
very cool. So
Yeah.
I
I
think,
think
we
we
should
should.
keep doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You spoke a little bit about your collaborations and some of the new things that have happened in the past year, like your podcast.
Yeah. So Manufacturing Matters Jackson, in partnership with Accelerate Jackson County and Keith. Very exciting. People are saying, hey, we're watching that. That's really
good.
cool. And
good.
so we're excited to keep that going. And recognizing the manufacturers in Jackson and getting the word out that there's lots of opportunities here.
Yeah, Nick Schaefer from ALS was a recent guest, and
Yeah.
I highly suggest tuning into that. It's very good.
Yeah, that is like the best one so far, I think.
sure.
We keep improving. but
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, and thanks to your team and those at Accelerate Jackson for having JTV
Yeah.
produce the
Yes.
podcast. We appreciate that, and that's we have a new podcast. Is it a division? The podcast.
The podcast division.
The
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah, we have
division.
all sorts of division. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very thankful to JTV.
Yeah,
and
you guys are
all
doing
they
a
do.
great job. It's a wonderful partnership, and you know, it's celebrating the people working hard here in Jackson.
Yep.
So it's cool. And manufacturing obviously isn't the most glamorous job in the world, so it's fun to highlight a lot of these folks, right? And a lot of their families really don't know what they do, so it's
Right.
kind of cool to hear from them,
Yeah.
and you know, and find out really what's happening here in Jackson.
Yep, we're excited.
I like how you moved the annual dinner and awards from the night of the national championship football game to
Yes.
May.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
just a
hearing
simple,
that.
just a simple thing like that just puts smiles on people's
Right?
faces.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hearing that May is a lot better. Other than you have to anticipate rain, which we did get some of that. Thankfully, we were inside.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Other than that, it was a great day.
Yeah, it was a great night.
Congratulations to all the award winners and everyone on your team for another wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Olivia Steele, the Executive Director and President of the Jackson Area Manufacturers Association. Morning Show continues after this.